Hello, BTS lovers. Since officially serving in the military, news about the BTS members has been something that fans have been looking forward to. However, recently, an upload from Taehyung, or better known as BTS's V in Weverse, has shaken ARMY hearts around the world. Not just a casual greeting, but the way Taehyung introduced himself this time invited a lot of question marks. Sergeant Taehyung reports, he wrote in the upload, as if to give a surprise to fans who have long missed him. This statement immediately made the fans wonder. Does this mean Taehyung has gotten a promotion? Is this a sign that he'll soon return to the entertainment world with something bigger? Or is there something he wants to convey? Meanwhile, on the other hand, Jungkook, who is currently in the 5th division, is living a no less challenging military life. Different from Taehyung, who served as part of the military police in the 2nd division, Jungkook underwent intensive training that prepared him for various exercises, and Jungkook often also had duties as a cook. However, despite being physically separated and serving in different divisions, fans continued to speculate on their interactions during their conscription. Weverse, which has always been a bridge between BTS and fans, is again a witness to this historic moment. Since Taehyung's post appeared, various speculations have sprung up. One theory that's growing is that Taehyung is deliberately giving fans hidden clues as to something he's preparing. What does he mean by Sergeant Taehyung? Is this code for something to come? Comments one of the ARMY in Weverse. Not a few feel that this upload may be related to a special project that will come after they complete their military service. This could be Taehyung's way of encouraging fans who are looking forward to the return of BTS as a full-fledged group after all the members have completed their country duties. However, there are also those who believe that this is just a typical Taehyung joke known for his unique personality and full of surprises. However, the title of Sergeant is not something that can be obtained easily in the military world, and the fact that Taehyung has achieved this rank shows his dedication in taking his training seriously. Despite being in different units, Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship remains one of the most interesting things to discuss. As the two youngest members of BTS, they have shared many moments together since the beginning of their debut, forming such a strong bond. Now, despite the fact that they have to live a military life separately, fans are sure that their communication remains. Some time ago, in a letter sent to the ARMY, Jungkook had mentioned that he missed the members of BTS. Although not directly mentioning Taehyung's name, many believe that Jungkook also misses his close friend. Many fans later linked this statement to Taehyung's post on Weverse. Does this mean that the two are still communicating secretly? Did they have something planned for the ARMY after returning from military service? As part of the 5th division, Jungkook underwent very rigorous military training. Since the beginning of joining, he has passed various physical and mental tests that demand extraordinary endurance. On several occasions, the soldiers who were in the same unit with him even revealed how Jungkook was very dedicated and tried to give his best in every exercise. Unlike Jungkook, Taehyung is in the military police unit, which has special duties in maintaining order and security in the military environment. Not only that, military police are also often responsible for various protocol tasks involving high-ranking officials or important guests. In other words, Taehyung served his military service with great discipline and great responsibility. Some reports from their unit mates also mentioned that both Jungkook and Taehyung both showed a professional and humble attitude during their duty. This makes the fans even more proud of them. With this latest upload from Taehyung, the ARMY is now increasingly curious about what will happen next. Will Taehyung come back with more surprises? What about Jungkook? Will there be similar signs in the near future? One thing is for sure, even though they are on state duty, Jungkook and Taehyung's presence still feels strong in the hearts of fans. And when the time comes, their return to the music scene will surely be the most awaited moment by the ARMY around the world. Until then, ARMY can only hope and continue to support them from a distance, looking forward to the day when Jungkook and Taehyung again stand on stage, not as soldiers, but as two long-missed stars. Since Taehyung's horrendous post appeared, a lot of speculation began to circulate among the ARMY. Some argue that this is just a simple update to greet fans, but most believe that something bigger is going on behind the scenes. Interestingly, a few days after the upload, another post appeared on social media that allegedly came from a soldier who was in the same unit with Jungkook. In his upload, he wrote something quite tempting curiosity. Despite not mentioning the name directly, almost all fans are sure that Jungkook was referring to it. The fact that Jungkook was still singing despite being in military training made many in the army wonder. Was this a sign that he was preparing for something? Is it possible that Jungkook and Taehyung had secretly planned something together, even while they were in different units? Not only from Taehyung and Jungkook, suspicious signs also came from other BTS members. Some time ago, Jimin was seen giving likes to army uploads that discussed the return of members who were drafted. While this may just be a coincidence, fans who are already used to reading signs from BTS feel that this is an implied signal that something is indeed being prepared. Meanwhile, RM in his last live broadcast before his military leave had a smile when asked about the interaction between members who were drafted. "We always have a way to stay connected," he said with a chuckle. This statement further reinforces the theory that the BTS members still communicate with each other frequently, even though they are in different units and lead a military life with a busy schedule. Although they are currently serving in the military, some fans speculate that they may have recorded something before, maybe a song, a special video, or even a letter that will be given to the army as a surprise. Previously, BTS was known to often give special gifts for fans on the day of their debut celebration. If this theory is true, then it is very likely that Jungkook and Taehyung have been planning something since before they were drafted into the army. However, there is also another, more surprising theory. Could it be that there is a chance that they both get special permission to appear in certain events, despite being in the army? This is not something that is impossible, considering that some Korean celebrities who are conscripted have been given permission to appear in special events, especially if it is related to national pride. If that's the case, then Jungkook and Taehyung's return in the midst of their mandatory military service will be one of the most historic moments for BTS and the army. Behind all the speculation and theories circulating, one thing is certain. Both Jungkook and Taehyung must be missing their fans. In a letter he sent before enlistment, Taehyung wrote a touching message for the army. "I know it's going to be a long time, but I want you to keep waiting. For me, happily. I'll be back stronger, better, and with more stories to tell. Until then, stay healthy and happy for me." Meanwhile, Jungkook also said something similar in his last interview before enlistment. "I know it's going to be difficult, but I hope you all keep supporting us as always. We'll be back. That's our promise." These words serve as a reminder to fans that even though they are on state duty, their hearts are still with Army. With more and more clues coming up, the biggest question on fans' minds is, when are we going to get an answer to all of this? Will Taehyung upload more mysterious messages? Will Jungkook make a similar gesture in the near future? And most importantly, are they really preparing something big for the army? One thing is certain. Jungkook and Taehyung's return from military service will be one of the most anticipated moments in K-pop history. For now, the army can only speculate, wait, and continue to support them from a distance, while hoping that the day when they return to the stage will soon come. And when that time comes, the world will again witness two of the biggest stars in the music industry shine brighter than ever.